Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this Netflix review. The fact that you're willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to consume my content really does mean the world to me. And I'm going to be reviewing a new Netflix film today. Guys, I review everything Netflix related. So if you're wanting updates on all the latest Netflix release, hit subscribe to my channel because I want to be your Netflix guy. So guys, today we're going to be talking about Paper Lives. I don't know, but what I do know is this is a brilliant film that really moved me. So the film is ultimately about Mehmet, and he runs a warehouse, a solid waste warehouse in Istanbul, and he's ultimately just trying to survive. He's trying to create enough money so that he can survive. He's got a problem with his kidney, he needs to get that replaced, and he's ultimately looking out for a bunch of kids as well. He's employed them to go out and collect paper, collect cardboard, and then he reimburses them for that. And that's his day-to-day life. He's struggling with his health, but he's trying to help as many people as he can. He's genuinely regarded by his community as a good person. He then meets a young boy named Ali, and it becomes his mission to keep Ali safe, to help Ali find his parents again, and give Ali the best life possible. It's ultimately about a man, down on his luck, but trying to help as many people as he can. And that's a great story and something I can really get behind and enjoy. But flip, this film can feel very, very real. The state of Istanbul for the lower class is crazy. They perfectly portray the poverty-stricken world and the struggles they have to deal with, especially when it comes to children. These children don't know who their parents are. They've been removed from their parents. They're living on the streets. They're struggling with addictions to different drugs, to glue. They can't find food. It's all incredibly, incredibly real, and it's unfiltered. And it's powerful. And so I've just got to straight away give the set design props because they really brought these locations to life. The set design mixed with the performances creates an incredibly authentic environment and atmosphere that you can lose yourself in and really just immerse yourself in, and it's hard to watch it. It is, because it's so real. Honestly, if you enjoyed films like Slumdog Millionaire, where you really are awakened to the horrors of the world, you're going to get a very similar feeling watching this film. It's incredibly tough, it's incredibly emotional, it's incredibly raw. I mentioned how great the performances were as well. The performances were great. If you're watching this on Netflix as well, you can watch subbed and dubbed. The dubbing was serviceable. It definitely wasn't as good as the original portrayals and original performances, but I never once went, okay, there's no way in hell I'm watching the rest of this movie with this dub. So I think you can enjoy this movie both if you're wanting to watch it in its original language or if you're just wanting to watch it with the dubbed. So I know I've been talking about how much I enjoy this film, but there is one glaring issue that I'm going to get into. Not now, it is a spoiler. I will give you an ample spoiler warning period before I start to talk about the spoilers in this film. But guys, this is an incredibly good movie. It's raw, it's powerful. I would highly recommend it to just anyone, actually. Okay, so this is my spoiler warning. I'm setting the alarms off. This is the spoiler warning. I've got an issue with films, especially lately, because it's starting to feel incredibly lazy. It's feeling very repetitive, where all of the film's events and the actions and the characters all take place in the main character's head, and it wasn't real. That's become a scapegoat for so many films lately. And unfortunately, it happens in this film as well. We find out that the kid that Mehmet finds, Ali, is a figment of his imagination. We find out that Mehmet has been struggling with his own past as he was abandoned as a child. And so every so often, Ali, who's this boy that he imagines, comes to visit him. And he has these episodes all over again where he has to look after Ali and protect Ali and try to fix Ali's life because he couldn't deal with the fact that as a child, he was abandoned. And it's incredibly powerful, but man, I'm so tired of films doing this. I don't want to watch a 2-hour film or a 1.5-hour film really engaging with characters and getting to know them just to find out that what they're experiencing is fake. When you do it well, I feel like this film did it really well. When you do it well, it works. But so many films are doing it lately. It just feels undeserved. It feels fake. It feels repetitive. It feels like everybody's doing it. And I remember around when there were like half an hour left in the movie, I remember just thinking, oh rubbish. I hope they don't do this. I hope they don't do this. I really hope they don't do it. I hope this kid is real. I hope he's not fake. And then they reveal that he's fake. And I was just like, of course. Of course. I feel like a movie where a man that's down on his luck looking after a young boy would be a lot more engaging and a lot more exciting than a man talking to a figment of his imagination, which is happening so often lately. But I will say this film did it really, really well, and it was probably the film I responded best to. I was getting teary-eyed while watching the sequence where he realizes that everything is fake and it wasn't real. It was incredibly moving, incredibly powerful, and the performances were just top-notch. So guys, that's my review on Paper Lives. I thought it was brilliant. I highly recommend it to just anyone that enjoys movies. But I will say, the ending isn't for everyone. Some people might get incredibly disappointed. The conclusion was the worst part of the film for me, despite how well they did it. But guys, thank you so much for watching this movie review. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in another review.